dog in the house, and she likes to make some noise
Yeah.
in the video.
So, hello. Hey guys. Hi.
Nervous!
Yeah. Before we start, little disclaimer that there is a dog. Basically, she's right there. I put her in her playpen because she's very excited. And if she was just up and about, she'd be on us, licking our faces, and just being a hot mess. We're just gonna start off by saying hi.
Oh.
I'm Lena.
I'm Saru.
I'm Megan.
And we're missing 2 other people that are part of what we call Trash Haus.
Do we say that we're gonna be filming random videos? Like, I'm confused. Do we just go straight into the subject? Is that how these work?
Okay. We're gonna just explain to you that basically, we're a group of friends and we're part of something called Trash Haus, which is literally just what we call our friend group. It has no meaning whatsoever.
I mean, it does.
Well, okay, you know what? We'll get into the specifics.
It kind of does.
We're gonna get into why we call ourselves Trash Haus, but basically, the 3 of us wanted to put together a little YouTube channel, and we want to create a nice fun series that is called Riffing. Basically, we just want to talk.
It's not called riffing.
Oh, it's called
This is working out really well.
We're going to be doing today why the 3 of us have.
So, we're, basically, we're 3 friends. We're part of a team. We're gonna start something called Off Topic, and basically, it's just we choose a topic and we're going to talk about it amongst ourselves, our opinions, our personal experiences, etc., etc. Okay, can you stop? Hey,
First series, whining noises.
we'll try. Okay, we can try, but I don't think it's gonna work. So hi.
This is Maple.
This is Maple.
She has made it out.
Yes, she's part of Trash Haus. We want to just have fun on this channel, document our day-to-day lives, put on some makeup, do some fashion stuff.
If you want to know what you're expecting,
there's a
everything.
lot of random stuff that's gonna happen. Yeah. Watch if you want. There's no obligation whatsoever. This is really just to have a good time. And the topic for this video, boom,
Trash House.
is Trash Haus.
It's gonna go somewhere up on the screen.
So, Trash House. When did it start?
You know how when you put a bunch of people into a Facebook group and then you have so many individual chats with a few members in that group already, so to set it apart, you need to put a name so that you know which group you're talking into, so you don't accidentally message the wrong group. That's exactly how it really came about.
I thought it was because there was a certain group of 7 people that...
No. I think that was one of. So there's multiple reasons which kind of works. I think the other main reason is because at that time, Lena and Megan, they were gonna room together.
Yeah, we were roommates.
This
But
was
it was pre-roommate.
No.
No? I don't know.
It was you were gonna room together, and so you needed people to come help clean and move stuff, furniture. So we
Is that how we started?
That's exactly how we started. Look at me.
She has a good memory. That
Since
sounds
I started,
legit.
I'm gonna go.
No, but
Okay.
now she's jogging my memory, and I think that's the right
So
thing.
Lena
because,
was
yeah.
living alone on a street which will not be named, and she was.
I was living on a street. At least say I was living on my own in my own apartment. Why am I living on a street that can't be named?
So she was living alone, or with her mother. I can't really remember.
She was living in a cupboard under the stairs.
In an apartment, and then she decided to move in with Megan, just a few houses or buildings up
Streets.
the street.
Street.
Yeah, moved in together, and they needed help. So the deal was that we could crash into their house if ever we were downtown after parties and stuff like that. But as compensation, we would have to help them move in.
I think it was also you would help out with the dishes or anything
Yeah.
chore-wise. If you come to Trash Haus, you clean up after yourself.
Yeah. I think the main reason it was called Trash House is because when we come, we're gonna get trashed. So this is the house where we can get trashed and crashed.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say my side of how I remember Trash House.
It really isn't just BTS.
Okay, this is how I remember it. And the main reason why I remember it was called Trash House itself was because all of us minus one were obsessed with BTS at some point, so we're trashers like that.
I think it was one of the reasons though, but I don't think that was the main reason.
I thought it was also just because we called each other trash. Like, we were like, oh, you're trash and you're trash.
Yeah.
So I think it's just a combination of the three.
But I thought
ideas.
we called each other trash because we were BTS trash.
I just thought you were trash.
Oh, thank you.
Where does trash come from?
So we have a friend called Johnny. She's eating my hand. One of his friends had given him a BTS poster, and he had given it to me. And I just plastered it on the wall, and it just became BTS Trash House.
Anyways, that's Trash House, essentially. And so, like we were saying at the beginning, it's not just us three. It started out with us three plus two others, Johnny and Song, and it's just expanded to include Alpha Baby and Frank as well. Do you want to give a little, like, who you are kind of thing? Because right now, we just talk about Trash House.
Okay, so I guess we'll start with chronological order. So there was Lena. So we'll start with Lena because she's kind of the little connection here. So there was Lena. She went to a high school, and I went to a high school.
Why did she had and she always makes me sound like I'm some
No,
like
swear,
You appeared one day.
Yeah,
I have the blue. There was no mother
I'm a
involved.
homeless. I went to a high school. Like, what am I to you?
Lena went to high school with me, and we became high school friends at some point in those 5 years.
Honestly, I don't even remember how I got to know her.
Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna say. At some point,
Do you
during
remember
those
how we
5
met?
years.
No.
Lena doesn't
What do
remember
you mean? Somewhere in Sec 3 that I probably got to know her.
And I think it was because of K-drama as well as K-pop. And the thing is, you knew how to dance. Lena knew hip-hop, which is a genre that my parents really didn't want me to learn. So I was like,
To be fair, that was during like the 50 cents era.
I'm taboo.
Anyways, I think I saw Shiny, like a dance practice video or something, and then I was like, I want to learn it. And then Lena, who was also interested, we started K-pop around the same time. And
Yeah, what got me into K-pop was
Big Bang.
Yeah, Big Bang.
And like, yeah, so we started liking K-pop at the same time, and then I asked her if she could teach me how to do that style of dancing, and she's like, yeah, sure. And we learned off of YouTube together. We just found more and more things in common that like we both liked. Like, I started liking anime around that time. You know, liked anime too, so we would talk about that kind of stuff. Then we both graduated. She graduated. And then we went to different CJEPs. Now, CJEP is not university.
Our high school is longer than American, but our high school is not the same as American. So we don't have the concept of middle school. We have
Or
elementary
anywhere in the
school,
world that
and
you're
then-
watching this from.
Yeah,
It's
we
like
have
different.
we have elementary school, then high school, and then CJEP if you choose to go to higher education, and then you have university.
Yeah.
College is not really a word.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't really get to know one another, like, and hang out as much in CJEP. And then even in university,
We continued to talk, but like we wouldn't hang out weekend after weekend or like
Yeah.
summers together. Like it was just like I would see her here and there. That's when you met Megan in CJEP.
Yes, I said she doesn't remember.
So
Actually, we met in the summer for CJEP, but she doesn't remember meeting.
she doesn't remember a lot of things. So
That is
don't
also
take it
true.
personal.
I remember that there was a friend that we had in common, and she's the one who got us to get to know one another.
Our meeting, without being super like cheesy as hell, was like fateful just because of the setting behind it. So I met her high school friend, the one she's talking about, Tiffany. How we met was one day it was raining like a lot at our bus stop. Cue in like some K-drama scene with like torrential rain, and I was waiting with my umbrella, and she was waiting outside the rain, in the rain, and I beckoned her over with my eyes, and she came under my umbrella. That's how we met, and then I think this following summer, we were at an anime convention where we live, and Tiffany was friends with her, and she just came to the booth and said hi, and then a month later we met in class, the first class too. And I had like K-drama background music playing in my head.
I do remember when I walked into the classroom, you know when like you see somebody that you recognize and you lock eyes, and like For a split second, you're like, I know you. Oh, wait, I do know you. You're from, oh my god. And then you're like, I just started CJEP, I don't know anybody. Hey, what's going on? And then you're just like, you're
latched onto
you
each other.
leech onto them, you know?
Yeah, except what happened was you came into the classroom, I was sitting in the back, we looked at each other, we locked eyes for 2 minutes and made like face expressions on each other, like no communication, just like eye communication. And then you came to sit and then we talked and then we almost got kicked out of class on the same day.
And that's when you knew. When two people do get kicked out of class, that's when you know, oh, this is going to be a friendship.
So basically, that's how I met these two. And then through east to west, that's how you guys got to know each other?
No, I knew her in CJEP.
No?
So, yes, I did. Oh my
Oh,
god.
you came to visit once!
I clearly have the best
think-
memory in this
Did you
group.
come visit
so-
once?
Yes, I came
Okay.
to Dawson. Like, we weren't so, like, distant that I didn't come and visit you here and there when you were at Dawson. And I came, and I remember when I came to Dawson, you guys were in one of the cafeterias.
Can we just
And
say it? It's not...
No.
we're not gonna say anything, just cause.
Basically, cafeterias were named after races. We just were in one of the cafeterias because it's a cafeteria. That's where people sit and they eat and whatnot. Low key, each cafeteria had its own racial name.
And so I remember coming to your cafeteria, and a lot of your friends were there at the time. Megan was there. That's when I met you.
Oh.
And then I knew of you as early as CJ. Because then I would see you at shows, like when you were part of Hollywood.
You know?
So I think you were part of like different dance groups at the time.
Me?
No, she was part of different dance groups at the time. And I was part of like the Marianopolis Hollywood team. So we would perform at similar events. So we'd still like see each other, stay connected. And then she would invite us to like her birthday. Then I'd see you again because she would invite her CJ friend. I kept seeing you here and there. So it was like easier to be like, oh, I know you. And then when she joined East to West and I joined East to West, we started seeing each other a lot more.
And then we moved in together, and then like that just
Now I
started the whole
consistently
thing.
seeing you.
Yeah. And so now we're the team.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
That's
We're not friends, we're a team.
We're synchronized swimmers. We're the team.
Now
Why
we're
did
a
we
group of friends.
What's that anime where...
Free.
Yes, where they're just all naked and swimming all the time.
Yeah, so that's a little bit about us, a little bit about Trash House and how Trash House came to be. So I think that's pretty much it. There's like so much more information that we would love to be able to share, but if you guys want another part 2 of this topic, let us know. I'm gonna say bye-bye.
That's the first
and
video.
That's the first video. So ciao.
She's like sleeping like underneath
Bye.
a small table right now.
She
Or
put
not
my
sleeping,
phone
but
off the
hiding.
table.
I know she did.